Hey guys, thanks for joining me here at Major Arcana. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so that we can get started right away. This will be a general reading for the collective all zodiac signs. So I'm gonna pull 10 cards. We'll do the Celtic cross to see what are the energies surrounding you. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, the Fool, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Judgment, the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, Two of Swords. Okay, so it looks like there's a decision that's going to be made, right? Two's representing connections, right? Relationships, whether it's business, professional, or romantic, or even family relationships. That's kind of the focus here, needing to make a decision where that's concerned. But it seems like it's not easy, right? Whatever it is. We have the Two of Wands here. So I kind of feel that this is wanting to end some kind of phase or cycle. Could be a situation where you feel you are growing apart from somebody, right? And wanting to like get it out in the open. Can we restore? Can we repair? Do we want to? Are we growing too far apart? So I kind of feel that these are all questions you might be asking yourself. Is it worth it to save it, right? So Two of Wands is you wanting things to be better. I feel that this is you wanting to just reduce tension or negative energy and just wanting to surround yourself with good energy, right? So deciding whether to stay or to go in this connection or relationship that you're thinking about, whether it's a business situation and you want to maybe part ways with an investor, maybe you have somebody else on board or somebody else on deck, ready to go. Maybe it's a romantic relationship, or maybe it's even family. Whatever the situation is, I feel that you're asking yourself the questions: is this something that could improve, really? You know. So we have the Fool in the challenge position. Yeah, it's a new beginning, you know, and I kind of feel like I said earlier, you want a new phase or a new way of thinking or new way of doing things, where you want to surround yourself with positive energy. But you know, until you figure out what this energy's intentions are, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to move forward, and that's why a new beginning with the Fool card is in the challenge position. We do have the Ace of Cups, meaning whatever the situation is, something, someone that you love, maybe a little bit hard to part ways. Doesn't mean that there's any love lost. It just means that you know, goals might be different than when you two first started the business, the process, the relationship. So, you know, goals might be a little bit different than when you first initiated. So still love exists. No love lost. It's just difference of opinions, it feels like, of where you two want this connection to go, right? So difference of opinions, it seems. We have the Page of Pentacles in the past, right? So I feel like the Page of Pentacles, it is communication, that you two wanted to invest in something, you know, start building something. The Pentacle energy is, could be a venture where money is related, but, you know, somebody giving a little bit more than the other. This is only a half Pentacle, right? So it's early stages of a situation that the two of you were involved in. You're like, I'll give half and then you give half, right? It's going to be a 50-50, not realizing until later on that actually I need to give 100 and you need to give 100, right? So just the realization kind of hitting you over time. Three of Wands here, rapid growth. That's the in the position of your conscious goal, right? The crowning position. It's growth. Yeah, you want things to grow. You want things to advance, whether it is a business relationship, You wanted things to improve, to grow, to really advance to levels that maybe one that you did think of and then beyond, right? So rapid growth was the desire here, even in a romantic connection, a desire to grow, meaning, you'll date first and maybe engagement and marriage and kids and house and home and all that stuff, right? So a desire for growth and expansion was the conscious goal here. We have judgment here, signals an ending. Yeah, at the end, like I said earlier, it's kind of like a desire for things to end. The way that you two have been functioning or interacting, putting an end to that, right? Putting all the cards on the table. What's important to you? Is this worth saving? Let's talk about it, right? And then let's make improvements if we're able, or if we're committed, or if we're on the same page. Otherwise, we'll part ways. Judgment card is Pluto energy, so it does talk about transformation. It could be that you two transform. If it's a business, maybe you two did a brick and mortar, but maybe you want to transition into an online store, or vice versa, right? So different ways that you could think about this situation or this scenario, but the main takeaway here is that there's a desire here for things to change, for things to improve, and for things to expand. So that's what all of this is talking about. Now, in your energy, King of Swords, you're trying to decide whether you should make some cuts in a situation or in a partnership, trying to really decide, trying to keep the emotions out of it, because clearly with the Ace of Cups, you still have love in the situation, but trying to keep the emotions out of it, right? Sometimes it's business only, or you don't want your feelings to interfere with what's really the right thing to do. So, King of Swords. The external influences, Queen of Cups. Your partner, whether business or romantic or family, clearly there's love. Love exists in this connection, and I feel that they're kind of banking on that to keep things together. There's so much love, how could you abandon? And it's not about abandoning, it's just can we get on the same page, right? Can we get on the same page to change things, to evolve, to expand? Can we get on the same page? And if not, maybe it is better that we go our separate ways. But we don't have to leave things on bad terms, right? So that's a key here. Page of Swords in the hopes and fears position. Page of Swords is maybe fear of not having all of the information, or all of the information that you need, and I kind of feel like it just means asking more questions, right? If you fear not having all the information, it just means to ask more questions, to talk to this person, to communicate. If you two are not really on the same page, is there a point in time where you two would be? Like in 6 months, in 3 months, right? In 1 year, what's the timeline here? And then decide, is that something that you can wait for or not, right? But definitely asking the questions so that you don't make the wrong decision. So, Two of Swords in the outcome position. We started with a decision that needs to be made. It doesn't get easy, right? It remains to be a difficult decision, which to me suggests that you're not ready right now to make the choice, to make the call, whether to end things for good or not. I feel the important thing is going to be whether find out, getting more information to find out whether you two can resolve things, whether you two can repair, whether you two will get on the same page at any point in time. And then if you can you wait for the timeline of which they suggest, right? And can there be some kind of compromise? So I'm gonna leave it there, but I think that pretty much is the gist of it. Of course, I'm only doing readings once a month now, and then random throughout the week if I can squeeze it in, because work is getting busy. Of course, as usual, if you want a personal reading, you can always reach out, and I'll do my best to accommodate within 72 hours. So, of course, my information is in the description box. You can reach out there. Talk to you soon. Bye.